Okay, this is the guided practice. This is the third step in our video series of what I was supposed to do on Monday. So if you didn't make it to Wednesdays, this is here. I'm not recording Wednesdays, so this is what you have. The directions for number 1 and 2 say, write each phrase as an algebraic expression. Write the math problem. That's all it says. Write the math problem. 3 less than y. So you have y and you subtract 3. That's what that means, 3 less than y. And then number 2 says the product of 2 and p. So you would write 2 times p, or 2p, or 2p, or you could write it this way. Those are all the different ways you can write that, but product means multiply. Remember that. That is in your pages. It's something you're going to need to remember for life, basically, are those numbers. Or those words. That's how you'll be able to solve word problems. So number 3 and 4 are write the phrase for each algebraic expression. And what you basically do is you're writing what you see. So I'm just going to read the math problem, and that's what I'm going to write. Y plus 12. And that's the answer. So number 4, again, I'm just going to write what I see. We know this is not a fraction. We've been doing this all year. This is not a fraction. This is a division problem. P divided by 10. Okay, and so that's how that's done. Moving on to number 5, it's the bar models, and not all of you are going to understand those, but I'm going to, this is a division, so we don't know what this number is, but whatever it is, it's divided by 4. So this entire thing, we do not know what it is, so it's m, and we're going to divide it by 4. That right there is m divided by 4. So number 6, it says, it's a word problem and they're pretty scary. So it says, at 6 p.m., the temperature in Phoenix, Arizona, T, is the same as the temperature in Tucson, Arizona. By 9 p.m., the temperature in Phoenix has dropped 2 degrees, and in Tucson, it has dropped 4 degrees. By 11 p.m., the temperature in Phoenix has dropped another 3 degrees. Whew, what does all that mean? Well, obviously I've started the math problem, so I made temperature be T, and this is the third time I've recorded this because I accidentally wrote time instead of temperature. So for Phoenix, Arizona, they both start at the same, so I'm putting them both starting at T because they're equal. And at 9 o'clock, Phoenix dropped 2 degrees, so I'm subtracting 2 degrees from Phoenix. And then in Tucson, it dropped 4 degrees. So I'm subtracting 4 degrees from Tucson. And then by 11 p.m., the temperature in Phoenix dropped another 3 degrees. So I'm going to take another 3, but it didn't say anything about Tucson, so I'm going to leave it alone. Those are the equations that we need to do. And so I'm going to call this over here Phoenix. This one's Phoenix, that is capitalized, and then this is going to be Tucson. Okay, so the way I'll do this is Phoenix, we have T, we don't know what it is. T is this is T. Should have done it on top. And then we're subtracting, sorry, not adding. Back, 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 back. One more. We're subtracting, just kidding. So the entire thing is T because we're subtracting. And then we're going to take off 2. And then we're going to take off 3. That's how we do it. And Tucson, we have 4, or we have T for the whole thing. And we're taking off 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one has 5. That just looks really bad. that's how you do it. And we scroll down, and number 7 says, are the expressions that represent temperature in the two cities equivalent? Equivalent means equal. And are they? I'm going to say no. And here's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like Phoenix is colder by 1 degree. Phoenix is colder by 1 degree. Okay, because it's 5 and that's only 4. Okay, last one. Number 8. Noelle bought some boxes of water bottles for a picnic. Each box contained 24 bottles of water. If C is the number of boxes, write an expression to show how many bottles of water Noelle bought. So it's an expression. You're not solving. You're not seeing how many she did, okay? So if there are 24 bottles in one box and she bought however many boxes, you multiply to get the total. 24 times C. So if she bought 2 boxes, she would get, C, 48. But we don't know what C is, so this is the equation. And you finished. So be patient, and hopefully tomorrow I will have the independent practice up. Hope this helped, guys.